What matters most in leadership? Is it the way you show up, your character, your personality? Or is it about what you deliver? How much profit you make, how much you grow the value of a company? Hello and welcome to Well Intel Daily. I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that showcases why wellbeing culture matters for you and your business. Political leaders rely quite heavily on their personal appeal to get into office, particularly in democratic countries. For business leaders, it may be more of a slow build, a cumulative formula that's both about their character and their personality, alongside a track record of performance and delivery. Chris Langdon is the co-author of Thinking the Unthinkable. It's a book that was published in 2018, and it offers incredible insight on the challenges in leadership. And in this little clip, he's sharing with us an insight on the value of both personal qualities and delivery in one of the leaders he talked to.
My favourite story comes from the late Bob Collymore, who was the CEO of Safaricom in Kenya. He tells a story about the power of coloured socks to show leadership. His artist wife gave him a pair of socks to wear. He started to wear them in the office. Within a week, he noted round the table of their leadership team meetings, everybody had got rid of their grey socks and was wearing coloured socks. It was a metaphor for him how his leadership style determined how his team operated as leaders in their own right. And Safaricom has become the market leader under his leadership with his innovation. And he did that because he had the team on board with him. So the most successful leaders, in my view, are those whose style of leadership and their character brings people, be it the staff, be it customers, on board with them. That's what makes them effective at delivery and great leaders.
What Chris describes, and I remember this about Bob too, it's how inspirational he was. There was a subtlety to his communication that, just like the socks, served as a message that enthused rather than instructed. And I see a few similarities in the leadership style of Jacinda Ardern, who, I think it's fair to say, has changed the face of what leadership looks like in the political maelstrom arena. She was the first leader to introduce a wellbeing budget, and she sought to manage New Zealand through a completely redefined set of metrics that was all about planet and sustainability, people, a sense of belonging and equality, equitability, where everyone felt included. And she was lauded for her handling of the Christchurch mosque shootings in 2019. And I think what stood out was a role model of what human leadership looked and felt like. It wasn't loud, it wasn't abrasive, it wasn't look at me. It was subtle. It was an energy that one aspired to emulate. More recently, her economic delivery has been criticised domestically, but internationally, as well as at home, she really has led by example at every turn, even in her resignation. Mistakes get made by all of us, but isn't it always the way those mistakes are acknowledged and responded to that defines the character or the leadership of that person? What do you think? Do you agree with the points made, or do you feel more conscious of a delivery that isn't perfect? Tomorrow, I'll refresh your memory on the liquid gold held in the humble glass of water. I'd love you to hit follow, better for both of us, and you'll never miss an episode. Tell your friends, tell your Facebook followers, post on LinkedIn, and please tell them all to follow too. Be well.